So here we are again at the Comboni Samaritan in Gulu, and we are in the office of Mr. Massimo Pio, the director of the organization, which now is going to explain to us briefly what this organization is about, how it works, the spirit of this organization. So thank you very much, Mr. Pio, for your time given to us this morning.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sister Fernanda, and I want to welcome the listeners to my interview. This is Comboni Samaritan Association. It started as a pastoral activities of the Archdiocese of Gulu in the Cathedral Parish by the two Comboni missionaries. The inspiration started from Sister Giovanna Calabria, the Comboni missionary sisters, who is at the moment in Southern Sudan. And together with the support of the parish priest, by then the late Father Paolo Tolini, who joined hands together with her. And they were just doing pastoral activities and visiting the sick, the poor in the community and praying with them. However, in the early 80s, when HIV/AIDS came to existence in our country, many of our people who were coming back from the cities were sick. And there were a lot of rejection, because very little was known about HIV and AIDS in our region here. And considering that the two missionaries also knew a little about HIV/AIDS, they contacted Lacho Hospital, where the late Dr. Massimo Pio, who died of Ebola, came and explained to the congregation in the church. I happened to be in the church on that day when he explained to the people. And after that, he invited people who were willing to volunteer to support the work of the two missionaries in visiting the sick. And after Mass, a few people came. And all in all, some volunteers who came, they volunteered together with the two missionaries, together with the support of the hospital. They were visiting the sick. The major activities at that moment was just to visit the sick, to pray with them, to show them love, to fetch for them water, just to show to them that there are still some people who care about them, because they'd already felt a lot of rejection from their own family members and from their own relatives, and they were chased away. Some of them were put aside. Nobody was able to eat with them, to share food and anything. So that is the origin of that small group in the late 80s. So in 1992, this group of volunteers were recognized with the support of Lacho Hospital. 6 of them, of the volunteers, were trained in a basic counseling, which was the needs at that time on HIV/AIDS. In that training, when they came back, a small office was opened, and the name was given as Good Samaritan to this group of people who were working together with the missionaries. However, this small group were doing basic counseling in that office. And then with the smaller support that were coming, they were giving to them. One beautiful thing with them at that time is that there was nothing. They had very little resources to give, but they have the heart. The heart was big to share with the people. And each day they go to visit, they carry a small piece of shop, some sugar, because that was the need. They had nothing to do.